Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back again to wrangle a few more dogies for old Dr. Valen as we ride the ranges of XCOM The Long War. And the good doctor really is beside herself with the successes we've had capturing aliens since we completed construction of our containment facility. Every single time we march a new captive down into the detention area, her face lights up like Miss Kitty's did when Marshal Dillon would walk through the door of the saloon. And I suppose, actually, now that I think about it, that metaphor is doubly appropriate because, just like Miss Kitty, Dr. Valen also probably is destined for eventual and repeated disappointment. I mean, Marshal Dillon was never going to admit that he was in love with the saloon hostess, and similarly, we're not going to be able to maintain this kind of pace with the captures. It's just not going to happen. Unlike Marshal Dillon, though, who was, a constant disappointment to Miss Kitty, mostly because he was kind of a self-centered Puritan asshole, we'll be disappointing Dr. Valen simply because we're a bunch of incompetent schmucks. I mean, the whole project, every man jack of us from top to bottom. There isn't an ounce of competence among us as a lot, just not one. If you crushed us into a grape press and squeezed us, you'd be lucky to get a thimbleful of competence. And say what you want about Marshal Dillon, I mean, he was kind of an asshole, but he was good at his job also. Kind of a jerk, but good at his job. We are more like Festus Hagen, lovable and well-intentioned, but sort of a doofus, and the kind of guy who would never ever ever win the love of a lady like Miss Kitty. So I think probably what we'll do here is just head on up to Mission Control and get to scanning, because no matter how many Gunsmoke references I make, this Dodge City of ours ain't gonna sheriff itself. So let's pin on the 10 star and get to it. Sectoid autopsy is finished. That is fantastic. This should unlock xenopsionics. Yes? Yes. Alright, ooh. Alright, well, I wanted to do xenopsionics, but now I'm reconsidering. And, we do need to do the interrogation. That's a quest objective, but honestly, what's more tempting is the harvester analysis. I was just complaining about the fact that we got very, very little salvage from a harvester mission, and this would up that by 20%, and additionally only takes 3 days of research. It would also theoretically give us some combat bonuses, but we're not shooting down harvesters. Come on, that's fucking pipe dream. That's a pipe dream like a Mario from the Mario world and Nintendo, sort of. That's like his kind of nightmare pipe dream, where it's just all pipes and you falling down them into the underworld forever and ever in eternity. And if you don't think Mario has had that nightmare, you're fucking kidding yourself, because it's all he dreams of. It's all pipes and tubes. I want to do this, but we can't. I'm going to do xenopsionics instead for 2 reasons. One, we got to build the facility before we can really take advantage of it, so the earlier we get it finished, the sooner we can start the facility. 2, and more importantly, the moment you finish xenopsionics research, your troopers start accumulating psychic EXP. You don't have to have the facility, I mean, you have to have the facility to make use of it, but they start getting EXP as soon as the research is done. And we're going to prioritize it based on that.
Interrogating the alien subject immediately.
Oh, really?
I'm confident we can safely house it.
So Dr. Valen thinks we should interrogate the muton. Big surprise.
I can't say for how long. I have difficulty understanding how such an advanced species could show so little empathy for the lives of other sentient beings.
Seriously, Dr. Valen?
It goes against everything we have ever imagined.
No, it doesn't.
The technology is there, but with it comes a callousness we would never have expected.
All right, now you're just the pot calling the kettle black, Dr. Valen.
This?
You're way out of line here. I mean, you're encouraging us actively to do a different layer of research to sort of divert our entire project so that you can torture a sentient being to death for your own sexual gratification. That's what you just did, Dr. Valen, and don't try to conceal it. You're completely biased as to where our research could go, because for you, it's all about the big orgasms. And not that there's anything wrong with that, I'm just saying, you're clearly biased here. And for you, who are willing to torture a sentient being to death for your own sexual pleasure, to question the alien's empathy and callousness? Now, come on, Dr. Valen, that's just fucking supreme hypocrisy right there. That's, yeah. You should maybe consult an ethics journal or something. I kid, Dr. Valen. We don't have any ethics. This is Project Lazarus. Do whatever you want, but just as long as you do the research I tell you to do. What you do with the aliens in your own free time and your own genitals, none of my business. Just research xenopsionics and don't give me any lib. For once, I am confident that our interceptors can handle this mission. I mean, we have 4 laser cannon equipped interceptors. I'd like to think we can win this one. So let's send up Leathers Potter, and we'll let Harry's cooler older brother, who had the sweet, sweet black leather bomber jacket that Harry Potter's only wished he had instead of that fucking stupid broom.
Engaging bogey.
and see if he can get the job done for us here. You know, maintaining a minimum of damage would also be good, Leathers, if you could not get destroyed in the process. Okay, well, I mean, half damage is... At least you didn't get blown up, Leathers. At least you didn't get blown up. I guess now we know, though, why Harry Potter, despite being your less cool younger brother, got all the fucking press, because you graduated skin of your teeth with a D+ average, and Harry, let's face it, was an A student. Anyway. So we've got a small UFO here. Let's see what we can do vis-a-vis putting together a team to go fight it. Oh, shit. We need to do... Okay, hold on. Before we do that, we forgot to scan for Exalt last mission. I said I was going to, and I forgot it. But seeing Napoleon's name just reminded me. It's only... Ooh, yeah, we're in trouble. Okay, so we're definitely going to do a scan. We have 2 cells active. Shit.
Exalt cell location
Okay.
verified.
So the question is, then, US or Nigeria? You know, I think we gotta actually send them to Nigeria. Mostly because the panic, we're gonna get panic reduction from fighting Exalt. Panic is higher in South Africa, and secondly, I could write off the North American continent at this point. I mean, we can't get the continent bonus for it because Mexico was completely jacked by the aliens. Sort of La Cienega and Hollywood Boulevard style, where they just rolled up onto us, smacked us in the mouth with a fucking butt of a pistol, drug us out of our car, and left us in the street while they drove away with it. Still, I think, yeah, we gotta go Nigeria. And there's no doubt at all who's going on this mission. Napoleon is, at this point, our dedicated covert operative, because now he's deadlier than ever with some sweet, sweet alien grenades. He's gonna be making a lot of aliens explode and be having not a very good time at all.
We'll monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
Thanks for interrupting me there. I'm having a fucking audience with the Emperor, Bradford. You know, if you had done that in the court of the Sun King, he would have straight up fucking cut your head off. You're fortunate Napoleon is a little bit more progressive than that.
Covert operative deployed to disrupt.
Alright, so we've got Napoleon on his way then. Let's go back to our Sky Ranger and start seeing what we can do to put together a team here. And this is a small UFO that we shot down. I'm thinking rookies may be in order here. Let's see what we can do with the team. Not much. Do we have any gunners? Where the hell are all of our gunners are hurt? 1, 2, only 2. Everybody else is tired. Man, okay, so we got a bad team. We got a lot of tired troopers. This is not necessarily good for us. It is a small UFO, though, and I was going to take 2 rookies, so theoretically we only actually need 5 or 6 competent troopers. Can we make that happen? Probably. Alright, we can... I mean, I'm not skipping a small UFO mission. I'm just concerned about what we're going to have for follow-up. That's okay, though. Let's take Van Dorn. It'll be a solid start. Laser sniper rifle. I'm going to go with a scope and a laser sight to back that up. It's got the general sorted. Do we have an engineer? You know, we do have some good troopers, but I want to keep these guys back because we got to have somebody to lead another mission, theoretically, if that arises. We're going to need at least 1 or 2 talented troopers to lead that team. And this is theoretically our weakest mission, too. It's a small UFO that crashed. This should not be overwhelming opposition. So Steve Irwin is out. I think Marie Curie is out. Mary Stewart is definitely out. If we have something more critical, we are going to need a gunner. We could go with a bunch of low-level assaults. We could take Tomoe Gozen. She's a strong mission. She'll be good. We can get some grenadier action out of her. Do we want to give her the phalanx? You know, I think, yeah. Laser rifle, alien grenade, phalanx armor. Tomoe isn't that fast. Getting her closer to the enemy is going to be handy to get those grenades on target. What about scouts? I think we probably need at least 1 more truly competent trooper, so we're going to go... Oh, shit, this reminds me as well. Alright, hold on. We got to do 2 things here. 1, we got to gear up Mitchie for a mission. Little Pancakes is going to be leading the charge here. We got battle scanners. Yeah, Mitch is good. Ceramic plating. Okay. But seeing Mitch actually reminds me of something else I wanted to do, and this is actually something that was suggested in the comments on one of the videos. I think it's a fantastic idea. I want to build a strike rifle. The way we've been using our scouts lately, and the fact that I've been equipping them with rifles instead of shotguns, has been really putting out some good benefits. And the laser strike rifle really is kind of the tool built for that job. So we're going to go for it. It's, I'd say, a trivial amount of cash and alloys, but actually, given our financial situation, no amount of cash is trivial. It is a trivial number of alloys, and I'm still going to build it. I think it's a solid pick there. and our scouts should be able to make very good use of it. So thank you for reminding me, Mitch. I knew there was a reason I kept you around, and it wasn't because your fluffy deliciousness rising off the griddle with that sweet, sweet cinnamon, slightly cinnamony, slightly sugary flavored batter of yours. Mitch really is light and fluffy, I'm telling you. A medic we absolutely gotta have. I think we'll save Joseph the cleaner of the Lister for maybe leading the charge on a little more dangerous mission. I really hate the change here for medics. I'm taking his battle scanners off because a medic isn't supposed to have battle scanners, even though it totally makes sense for a medic to have battle scanners considering they have the smoke and mirrors ability. I mean, I can understand restricting them mod makers to other classes, but just scouts and engineers, it should be scouts, engineers, and medics. It really should. Anyway, what else do we need here? We don't have a whole lot of choice, really. So I'm not taking more. Fuck you, Norman Borlaug. I'm not doing it. I'm not taking you. I'm not. Let's get 2 assaults. I think... yeah, let's get Michael Jackson out there. He's only a specialist. Then again, when are we going to have a better chance than this to get Michael Jackson a little much-needed experience? I honestly don't think we're going to have much of a better opportunity. Also, we can give Michael an arc thrower and feel good about at least making something of a token attempt at a capture. We're definitely going with another assault. Do some, you know, we could go with Da Vinci or Sun Tzu. I think Da Vinci is the right pick here. He's a little better vis-a-vis his foot speed. Are we out of phalanx armor? If so, why? I need on. Okay, sorry, Gozen. You're gonna have to forfeit that stuff. Get the tack armor back on. I can't have Da Vinci dashing about not in phalanx armor. He just doesn't have the health for it, and theoretically, he's going to be taking a lot more hostile gunfire than you are, so... You know, I'm going for the regular grenade here. I think the grenade has better potential. With this weak of a team and 2 rookies, captures can't really be a focus for us. I mean, we do have Van Dorn to disable a weapon. If one falls into our lap like an apple over the head of Isaac Newton, we'll take it. But other than that, I don't really think we're going to go out of our way. So, taking one on the mission just kind of as the token admission to captures to placate Dr. Valen. I'm taking Denise LeBlanc not because she's good, but because she's been on a mission before. I'm assuming rookies are also no longer allowed to take battle scanners. Yeah, pretty much not. Okay, well that's kind of bullshit. Attack armor. Your aim is a 60. You could not fucking hit water if you fell out of a boat. I suppose we'll give you a scope and a laser sight. You don't need ceramic plating. You need any kind of fucking bonus to hit you can get. So everybody else, no. Elvis Presley has not the right... Yeah, I was gonna say, we only have 4 laser rifles and it still said we had 2 available. Elvis is a much better shot than anybody else. He's getting one. God, LeBlanc, you are bad. So who's the next least odious pick here? This is like trying to find out which turd you want to pull out of the bowl to brush your teeth with. And I really feel as if I'm brushing my teeth with a turd on this one. I'm guessing Kovacevic. He has almost no health, but on the plus side, either he'll survive and get a health upgrade, or he'll be dead and not really missed. We are going to give you an assault carbine because you have a terrible aim and not significant chance to improve it. We can give you a scope, I guess, and a laser sight. Why do I still have 1 scope? You could be wielding a scope that is not wielding a scope. Theoretically Elvis, but I actually would prefer to have him with multiple med kits. I have a very strong suspicion we're going to need all those med kits, so... Let's get to it, get stuck in, get this shit show over with. Small UFO, it should at the minimum be interesting. Come on, rookies. You guys gotta help me out here. Operation Cursed Dawn. That's a terribly unpleasant nickname for a mission there, operation name, considering we have 2 rookies. If both of those rookies die, it's definitely going to be a Cursed Dawn for those 2. Bradford again with the ominous fucking mission nicknames. I gotta say, Bradford, you need to cut that shit out, man. That's really not cool, dude. It's really not cool. I mean, you're just being a dick for the sake of being a dick. It hasn't even come true. None of your predictions. You are not Nostradamus. Alright, so Mitchie has 3 battle scanners. We gotta be near the craft if we're seeing hostile
targets at the crash site.
Where are the zone edges? We are... How much map is there? So all the map is in this direction then. So there should then be a zone wall sort of over in this area? Yeah, Yes. Okay, so we're in a corner. All right, then. Well, our first move is definitely going to be to have Mitch Hedberg throw a battle scanner. That's just going to happen. Mitch is not excessively fast, but he does bring abundant battle scanners, which is enormously useful, and he can throw them 8 billion miles. So let's get some out there and see what Mitch can see.
Sweeping.
Do you see what Mitch sees? It's floaters. Do you kill the floaters? Probably not. Actually, I don't even think we're going to shoot at them. Let's try and set up to maybe engage them on our next turn. Don't you pop them, rookie. All right, then. We'll probably have... Yeah, I think we'll definitely have Van Dorn
Heading out.
pop them, not this round, but next round with a steady weapon, just to make sure that the first shot is a hit. We do want to try and get other troopers in a position to deal as quickly as we can. Also in just a position to maybe get some better cover with their next move. Michael Jackson is surprisingly quick. Is this going to pop the pod? Yeah, it's too dangerous. I will leave Michael in the open, because I don't expect to pop the pod this turn. But I don't want to go any further forward and risk it. I'm going to do the same thing with LeBlanc, actually. LeBlanc should be able to go there, and that should be safe as well. Overwatch for LeBlanc. That just leaves the king, baby. And we're not going to put the king any closer to the danger, because I don't know how many peanut butter and Quaalude and banana sandwiches the king has had today. And since he may be full of the lewds, we got to take precautions.
Roger that. Scan.
Yeah, that's right, Colonel Parker. When you eat half a gallon of Quaaludes for breakfast, you got to be... Oh, we're going to actually get Overwatch. Not that it did any good. I mean, we got 6 damage because one of our troopers is talented, but that guy is a complete and total schmuck. So they're falling back. Gozen going to get a little shot here. Moe Gozen also coming up empty. I actually don't really think we have a terrible chance of eliminating this pod this turn. You better not get a move again. That better be... Okay, it's going to be real salty if you got to do anything else. So we have 2 shots here. That guy is real... You know what? No. This does 6 damage. I'm taking this shot. Van Dorn, give me a kill here, buddy. We kind of need this. We got a lot of rookie action. Beautifully done, sir. Right through the fucking eyeball. That's exactly what we needed. That's a strong start for us. And Gozen is not going to be able to do shit. LeBlanc is likewise probably not going to be able to do shit. She can see 1 alien and has a terrible fucking chance to hit it. We could send Michael Jackson we could send Michael Jackson forward and have him kill it. Rookie can get... Okay, can anybody else make it to that full cover? The answer is no. Mitch Hedberg does not need full cover, however. Mitch Hedberg has low profile, right? Mitchie does. All right, so Mitch, bring you over here. You can hollow target for us. Actually, Mitch has a pretty reasonable shot. He can not only hollow target, but he actually connected. So, all right. Nicely done, Mitch. Nobody else can make it to the full cover. Nope. We could have Da Vinci run and gun. Da Vinci has close encounters. It makes more sense to have him close than it does Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson does not have close encounters. So here's what we do. We bring the rookie up to this full cover. We're going to have the rookie try and get the kill for us. Actually, the rookie... Well, you know what? That's actually not a bad shot either, rookie. And given the fact that you have the weakest gun on the team, that probably was the right target for you. Alright, so where's our other rookie? This rookie has a shot at this guy with the hollow targeting, slightly less than a coin flip here. Which may as well have been a fucking 1%er, I suppose, given the performance there. I'm thinking we're probably going to have to go for... We're probably going to need a smoke grenade. Alright, so Da Vinci is going to run and gun, though. Run and gunning with Da Vinci is the right move. We're not going to take this shot yet, though. There's a very specific reason I'm not going to do this. Michael Jackson may also have a shot with a run and gun. His cover is going to be terrible, and Michael Jackson's defense is just south of fucking sub-Arctic. He has like -5. I think he has the worst defense I've ever seen on a trooper. But if he hits this 84%er, which he did, that's a kill force. And I'd like to point out these floater corpses are excessively useful. But if he hits that shot, it gives a can't-miss shot to Da Vinci here, who could theoretically mop it up. Beautifully done, guys. That was remarkably well executed for 2 rookies and a bunch of also rans. I mean, you guys are not a strong team. You're not a strong team. That being said, you did a good job for rookies and chumps. A good job. Alright, so we still have no idea where the ship is. We have one pod down. That pod consisted of floaters.
Headed there now.
I think we gotta have Mitch do a little more battle scanning for us here. Mitch, we sort of gotta know what the hell's going on here. Is this the alien craft, maybe? No. Where the hell is the ship? Alright, throw it out as far as you can. Maybe Mitch can spot another pod for us. We can set up and do exactly what we did again. Actually, I'm guessing the ship is gonna be right over there. Yep, it's gonna be right over this way. Alright. So, it's a recoup move here.
Okay.
We're gonna take a little bit of chance here. Gonna recover, get everything situated for us. Get ready to flip this house. We gotta go in and do the baseline foundation. Gotta get the repairs done. Gotta get all the must-have to-do list stuff taken care of before we have the demo team come in and start doing a teardown. So, take our time. Everybody get back into a good, solid defensive position. Get your reload on.
Heading out.
Michael Jackson, fantastic work so far, sir. I'm quite pleased with what you're bringing to the table.
Rock.
Also, you managed to kill an alien without having your nose fall off, which I know
Moving to position.
is, well, it's a big thing for you. It's also kind of a first. Elvis is going to head up here to this full cover. Actually, I recognize this map.
Come get some.
We have fought this map a number of times. This is the right up here to the craft, right? Yeah, okay. They just started this, actually, we started in a customary spot, just at a weird camera angle, which kind of threw me for a loop. I've actually played this map a number of times. I'm surprised there was a pod over there, actually, now that I think about it. That's a pretty uncommon spawn spot for enemies on this particular map.
What the hell was that?
Well, considering there was no noise, my guess is an outsider. Let's see if Mitch can go track it down. We're not going to throw a battle scanner here. We only have one left.
Let's rock.
We're just going to take, again, a very meager advance and we'll have Mitch reload. We can be a little more aggressive with some of our troopers who are in the back here. These guys can come play a little catch-up. Do I really want to do that with Van Dorn, or would I rather just put him in a good firing position and let him pick at the enemy?
Confirmed.
Just let him sit back and pick at him like that weird kid who had the acne in class that used to pick his zits in class and like pop him into his notebook and then smash the pages together to make a weird like Rorschach block out of the pus.
Heading to that location.
That's the kid I'm talking about, and that's what we're gonna have Van Dorn do. I mean, it's gross, but you gotta admit, as far as being gross goes, it was effective. It was a disgusting thing, but goddamn, when it comes to gross, that kid had the shit nailed down.
Overwatch.
I mean, that kid knew gross. He could gross anybody out with that shit.
Got it.
Little reload for the Rook. That rookie has a kill. I'd like to point out, that rookie, one mission, he's fired his weapon one time, and that one time got him a kill. Now, granted, the enemy was severely weakened before we deployed him to shoot at it, but still. We're going to go very tiny here. There's going to be almost no movement on this turn. I don't really want to enter any unexplored territory, in fact.
I'm Overwatch.
We're closing in on the ship. Our best move here is to just be very, very careful. This is an aim small, miss small kind of situation. And in the interest of aiming small and missing small, Mitch is going to take a very tiny move. Mostly just so he can vacate that cover for Elvis, actually. And Kovacevic.
Aye, aye.
No, Gozen, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have you up here kind of covering Mitch's butt. Your grenades are going to be some of our most powerful offense. Elvis, you can overwatch. Kovacevic, I'm going to be a little risky with your life here. I'm sorry to have to do this to you, Ricky, but somebody's got to run with Mitch, and I think that somebody is you.
You hear anything?
Okay, so we do definitely have outsiders. We have not heard any other audio clues, however. So it's just outsiders, and they are potentially in the ship. So we're going to have Mitch do a big scout here. Alright, actually, it's Seekers. This is good for us, actually. This is a good thing. Well, okay, Seekers and an outsider, that's less good. Mitch is spotting. We can take advantage of Mitch's spotting ability. Then we could theoretically fall back into an Overwatch trap. Ooh. This is a good shot, but it's, I think, the wrong shot to take. That guy's gonna regen. We're better off to take, yeah, a higher percentage shot that is more likely to get a kill. This is still, yeah, this is the better move. Higher percentage, more likely to net us a kill. It did, in fact, net us a kill, which is fine, and I think now what we do is position ourselves so that we fall back. So head into cover there, Leo. We're going to put you on Overwatch. MJ, there is not abundant hard cover for you, nor is there abundant hard cover for LeBlanc. I don't like that. Ricky's gonna Overwatch. The King is also gonna Overwatch. Kovacevic, I would prefer you not be able to see the enemy, actually, which is good, because you can't. It's Overwatch for you. Pancakes is probably going to fall back next to you. Rookie Gozen is going to come around on a little end run. She can see the enemy. I don't like that. She cannot hit them with a grenade. I don't like that. She has bad chances to hit. I don't like that. I think we Overwatch. Full cover for Michael. That may be the last full cover available. It's going to be Overwatch for MJ. And you know what, Mitch? I think we got to have you fall back, buddy. Mostly because we may need someone to decloak those Seekers, and if we do need somebody to decloak them, Mitch is our guy. You know, Seekers are a vastly more deadly enemy given the battle scanner restrictions. Now that fewer units can take them, Seekers are considerably more dangerous than they used to be. Gonna get an Overwatch shot here from Gozen. It's 50%. It was a hit, and I'd like to point out 50% actually was slightly better than the connect percentage she had with non-Overwatch. So we did improve her chances slightly.
There's heavy fire in the zone.
The heavy cover is keeping her safe so far, but I have to assume that's not going to stay the case forever. Okay, we have good chances here. I gotta see what... Okay, excellent. Van Dorn is ready. All right, we're in actually a pretty good spot here. I think we can eliminate this pod without too much difficulty, despite the preponderance of rookies. So we're gonna straight up go for the grenade here. This is more of a cover destruction grenade than anything else. Excellent. All right, so Gozen has eliminated that guy's shit. He is fucking screwed. I think even Kovacevic may be able to hit him. 81% from the rookie, but this is not... That's probably not gonna kill him. We may have an overwatching Seeker. We have to be cognizant of that fact. We may have an overwatching Seeker. We got to take firsties with Mitch.
Position confirmed.
If one of those Seekers is on Overwatch, we got to have him shoot at Mitch. All right, none of the Seekers are on Overwatch. There is still one that's cloaked. So we bring Kovacevic up here. We're going to hold off on this shot with Kovacevic, actually. Let's see what LeBlanc and Elvis can do. LeBlanc actually got a pretty good chance here. It's worth taking. Beautifully done, Trooper LeBlanc, with the promotion, and that one was well earned. Nicely done, LeBlanc. Somewhere right now, Matt LeBlanc is very, very proud of you. If Joey were here right now, he'd be giving you a, how you doing? And you know what? It would be a deserve it. How you doing? Because you deserve it. So 3 Seekers, huh? One of whom has reasonably high health. Van Dorn can only see a single Seeker. This is important to note. So let's take the one shot we've got. Only 3 damage. That's a little troubling, but I think not necessarily a game breaker. This gives Kovacevic actually a chance for a kill as well. It's not a good chance, though. Let's hold off on that. And we're going to need a little bit of... Oh, that's fairly aggressive. We got to do it. This is a little bit risky, actually. We're going to bring Da Vinci in on the run and gun for the flank on this Seeker. The reason that was dangerous is if there was... I was very concerned we might have a pod over here. If there was, we were going to be in a very tough spot. This is a good shot. Can't miss, got to kill. Leonardo da Vinci getting some fucking work done. Working it like a champion. Mitch Hedberg, very strong chance for a kill here. Kovacevic, he can see either target as well. All right. Well, Michael Jackson, this one's all you then, buddy. It's your moment. This is your time to shine. Can you come back from what was a very, very unfortunate critical wounding and moonwalk your way to victory? Do you have the stuff, Michael Jackson? Can you strut that stuff? Do you have it? Can you strut it? The answer looks like it's a no, actually. Or is it the king of pop giving us a little much-needed pop right there? So, old Pancakes here. That's fine. That's a miss. Got the hollow target, which is fine. Kovacevic, this may be do or die for you, son. That's not good. If he shoots, yeah, he's going to shoot at Michael Jackson. Oh. We got a little Overwatch. Elvis Aaron Presley. Can't come up with the save. I knew he had too many Quaaludes on that peanut butter, banana, and Quaalude sandwich. I knew there were too many Quaaludes on it. Alright, you know what? That wasn't even actual wound for the rookie, I don't think. Nope. The rookie's armor is going to save him. All right, Mitchie. Little pancake action here. Hollow targeting. Didn't get the hit, but the hollow target is fine. And you know what? I think we give this kill to the rook. I think he's earned it. I sincerely do. I think this rookie has earned this kill. I think he has earned himself the right to take this one and say, this is mine. I did this. I mean, he earned it, but clearly he didn't show up to pick up the I earned this diploma and just completely fucking abandon the situation. So let's give it to Michael Jackson then. Frankly, Michael Jackson wanted it more. That's all we can say. Michael Jackson wanted it more. And that's it. End of mission. All right. So Operation Curse Dawn. Once again, Bradford, I'd like to say, fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. You can name the missions as fucking dire as you want, and we're still coming out of this salt-free, smiling, and looking sharp and good. 2 promotions for rookies on that one. Fantastic work, everybody. Well
the aliens
done.
Better get it together, or we're gonna mop the floor with them.
Leonardo Pitbull da Vinci. I really like that. 4 promotions for our team as well. Haven't been seeing a lot of promotions on the same missions, not like promotions in bunches, but we have been taking a lot of higher ranked troopers lately, so there is that. Aggression is real good. It's real good. But you know what, with Da Vinci, I think we're gonna try something a little bit different. I really do like aggression. I like it a lot. I'm gonna test out... Wait, that's his ranger. That is not gunslinger? Oh, it does 2 things now. Oh, this is different. So this is new to build 15E. Confers +1 damage with primary weapons, rocket launchers, mech, secondary weapons, and sidearms. Negates the long... Okay. It does not say negates the long range penalty with... So they've completely changed that. Gunslinger doesn't even do what it used to when they had to take away the penalty for rocket... or for, shotguns. It only does it for sidearms now, but it's also just +1 damage all the time. Well, if that's the case, then I would rather have aggression. So they've changed that ability, and it's just not good. So the Pitbull will be getting a new nickname, of course, on our next time out. Michael Jackson, probably going to get Close Combat Specialist. Yep, absolutely going to take Close Combat Specialist. Denise LeBlanc is a gunner with a 60 fucking aim. Yeah, we got it. We can't have you be a gunner. You're too bad. No. Anything else would be better. You know what? It's bad. An assault is not, but at least it gives her a use. Also, we have so many assault troopers now. That's fine. That could have turned out worse, honestly. Now, Kovacevic also has a terrible aim. Why couldn't you have just been an infantry trooper, Kovacevic? Why couldn't you have just been an infantry trooper, son? Yeah. You know what? Actually, Scout is a fantastic reroll for you, Coders. You have not a great aim, but getting the aim bonus from becoming a Scout makes you acceptable, and your foot speed is real good. Real good. So both of our rerolls there actually turned out pretty damn advantageous. I'm quite pleased with the way that came out. So Cursed Dawn, my ass. Bradford can fucking eat a dong. Picked up a UFO power source, 2 damage flight computers, 4 Seeker Rex, weapon fragments, alloys, Illyrium, and most importantly, this may sound surprising, but most importantly on this mission, 4 floater corpses. Why is that important? Because it unlocks a goddamn foundry project for us, and we can go do armored fucking fighters finally. So what else do I need for armored fighters? Just the cash. So we got to come up with 400 credits. You know what? We can do that. We're gonna have to sell real aggressively, and even so, it's absolutely worth every nickel that this is gonna cost us. We have to do this. So we're gonna get 30 from our damaged UFO components, and the rest of it is coming out of Illyrium. Where we salvaged a ton of Illyrium from the large UFO we raided. This is the right play. We need armored fighters more than we need anything else. So if we gotta sell down to get to 400, we gotta do it then. That's fine. We'll have plenty of time to salvage our Illyrium at a later date. We need this cash. We need it now. We have Illyrium. It's the one thing we can definitely spare. We're going to do it. So that's gone, but Armored Fighters is about to be started. Down to the foundry then. Armored Fighters. Start strapping some fucking alloys onto the outside of our planes there, Dr. Shen. And I'm telling you, if your Alzheimer's causes you to forget that mission and it is not done in 12 days, I'm coming down to the foundry. I'm going to string you up, strip out your intestines, and use your guts for garters, Dr. Shen. I swear to God, don't test me on this one. And you will have forgotten that I threatened you in 9 seconds, so I don't know why you even bothered.
I'll make sure production begins immediately.
You know what?
And
Just
as
write
soon
a
as we've
post-it
got
note and
something,
hand it
I'll
to
be
your
in touch.
assistant so that someone who actually has a functional memory can remind me. That would be way better. Anyway, Dr. Shen pointlessly threatened. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Your support really is appreciated. And if you'd like to see more XCOM, consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes every single day. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.